weapon in crew and it's possible. Yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, sure. That's a reasonable conclusion to have. That seems reasonable. Ooh, an instant store. I mean, we have emergency respirators we can just shell for shield buffer. I love my shield buffers. Neat. Oh, I still, yeah, no, that should definitely come down. Thanks. I haven't used that for a while. Uh-huh, you want stuff? Small bomb? Oh, that's cool. Backup battery, sure. Here, have this. Boop. One of the things that I'd like never really appreciate about Lani B though is like if you get hit in a system, that system's done. Like every single system is just one bar. There's like there's no buffering at all. You know, some are like, well, you have 2 weapons, so you're kind of okay, or you have some interactive system to kind of help you through it, like a cloaking or hacking. It's just like no system hit, system no work. What is this? Okay, we bored. Okay, so let's see. If they have a beam drone, weapons is safer because we'll break weapons before it fires. If it's a combat, I think we still do this. Okay. So clearly we buy cloaking. I generally try to buy like hacking. Generally. It's pretty good for boarding support. Neat. Have there been any new FTL developments? I've actually taken a break in the past couple months. There's an interesting conversation that Mike was talking about. Oh, a map? Okay. That there's actually like elements of smart targeting in easy and normal mode. It's just, it operates differently than how it does in hard mode. But there are actually like sort of smartish targeting systems in the easier difficulties. Or there's like a better understanding of what like percentages of what systems are going to get targeted. Obviously, FTL vet brain. Yeah, don't listen to the vet brains. Worth their salt. Should know about the famous buy clo for 25 scrap strategy. That's true. It's really good. The only other thing is that Frank FC got another cycle of no pause. So that's 3 no pause cycles, which only he and Hollow have done that. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, what are you? Asteroid field, my favorite. 1, 2, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7. You're a vet brain? Fair enough. It's like you're throwing if you're not doing that strat code. Yeah, you really, I agree. I should definitely buy cloaking for like 25 scrap. That's pretty good. Like, again, this ship, because you have 4 weapon slots and you have the advanced flak, it's pretty easy to get, like, strong enough weapons. You can just turn it into a weapon ship, and then you can just cloak your way through most stuff. That is true. Okay, 2 shots. And they're boarding. I could try to get them to double board, but here's a 2x2 room. Can I speed it? Yes, nice. I was thinking about, you know, I don't know if they could actually have like level 2 piloting here or not. That this would be the like the safest way to go about it, because you could always just try and miss. I used to follow sleep to your FTL streams, but I get to it myself. It's fun. I've been desperately trying to get the slug cruiser unlocked the past few days with no luck. Oh, slug chips, yeah. Streak you at exclamation 13. Oh yeah, I don't know. Been a while. I've just been like picking ships, and because this is modded because of the tournament stuff, I can't, like, count it. Oh, I don't want to count it. Go, Engi. Go. No, Engi, to shields. Engi's not listening. Faith, what are you doing? We're just doing this to keep our health of our, the VODs. Fair. Appreciate it. Soothing. Hey! Alright, I guess that's okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's good microing. Just the best microing. Engi board squad hype? I mean, maybe. It's very methodical way he plays. I try to be. I think it's the best way to play, the methodical way. I guess we want weapons to fire faster compared to anything else. I mean, we have quite a few distress options, unless they want fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't work. You should put on play on instinct like FTL's a boomer shooter. I could just take fights though. Skip the distress. Good to be double rewards though. We have a teleporter. Destroy the ship. They're just pirates. Cool. That's shields too. So the individual was just talking about was saying that they normally don't upgrade shields 1 on Lanny B. That's wrong, and that they don't upgrade to shields 2 until like sector 4. And what they prefer to do is like upgrade clone bay, upgrade teleporter. There was like an image where they had like level 3 mind control in sector 4, but they had like very little fuel. I realized that I'd pause Zoltan Police is like 100. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those really interesting things is like the NGB and just selling out and how safe you can be. Huh. Boy, I'm really happy to have 2 shields right now. I'm ecstatic to have 2 shields right now. Feels like so much safer with the 2 shields. I guess we could just break O2. Unless they have a border. I boarded, got super scared, and then found a new friend. Yep, you did an excellent job. Oh yeah, the older crow revel? That's true. Don't listen to that crow. That crow knows nothing about FTL. I remember when I did the review of the old run, like my old tutorial, and I was just like, oh, so much of this information is wrong. All right, let's. I don't want to lose health. Okay, so let's split. All right, that's pretty good. Effectively, we just win now. Effectively, we won. We did it. Oh, you're not going to pass through the oxygen? How are you not? I guess, wait, if you, like, get up there, then you'll pass through. No, wait, that's interesting. I didn't think they would be, like, that smart. that they're actually, like, avoiding going through the O2. I wonder how they do that. It's curious. We could have totally used this as a training ship. You should have not upgraded shields. I just provided more imaginary shields. Oh my gosh, somebody like left a really long reply about my FTL tier list, my ship tier list, which isn't the one saying that the sound was too loud. Yeah, the music was too loud on that one. But they're just like, oh, you say like engines are overrated, but a single shot loses your run. What's the deal with that? It's like, shields, cloaking, and hacking. Have you heard of those things? Because that's how you stay safe. That's how you're okay. So they didn't like that. They didn't like me not chasing blue options. It was just like, hey, I'm wrong. People can totally disagree with me. That's understandable. It's going to happen. I'm just not going to always be right. But it's just, it's like, it's always of a very similar type of, this thing happened to me one time, it worked, ergo, I will say that it works all the time. And it's just like, yeah, I don't do that. Try to be hero, attack the pirate, because we're totally heroes. Also, you should be there, but we're probably fine. Forward one in. Rotate out. I can't really target them. And because this is a 1x2, it's why we have to do it this way. So it'll be a little slow. This probably fires. I wonder, is it right to flash shields? So this is, what, 10 seconds to 8 seconds, but then there's the travel time. Yeah, 6.5 dozen the other. Get our combat training. I am now the based engines enjoyer, but people like them for the wrong reasons. On average, reduces damages from cheap and let you employ my pad. Didn't run from fights. Yeah, until you get hacking. Yeah, it definitely has come to be more known as a way to just, like, get away from bad fights than a way to avoid shots. Okay, so they're in piloting, and they take the long way around. I eventually do have to, like, I don't know, kill them. Engi, go! $16. Yeah, I'll just destroy it. We're not score runners here. So we let the Engi kill them so we can just keep maintaining our Lanius health. Like, in the early sector, maintaining your Lanius crew health is, like, the most important thing that you can do. Like, obviously, you know, you don't want to take damage or whatever, but you want to go into fights with them at as high a health as you can possibly manage. 1, 2, 3... 4? 1, 2. There's probably a right way to do this, and I'm just being lazy about it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even have 5. So 1, 2. Fixie help. Hey, sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta give it a little whack on the side to, oh yeah, we'll manually search. Oh, I made a mistake. No. All right. Asteroid field, which unfortunately I won't have my shields up for. Cloaking. That's gross. Again, I think that having 2 shields here is, like, really good. So one thing is, like, the Ion kind of makes, like, manning the shields not really have a point. Okay. And our clone bay is safe, so boarding isn't an issue. I don't know, do we leave them over there? How much health are you at? 81, they get 8 per jump? I guess that's okay. And every time we punch down a system, we're getting training. Raka now has full training, at least 1 level of training. Really good. Elven Void, how's it going? Being a materialist, I saw that you had AGC ranked as first as far as consistency for menacing. I definitely agree with you. But what do you think is the best ship as far as maximum possibility power level? Oh, like what is a ship that like is just like as unstoppable as anything? I mean, I guess like as if you're looking at, so all right, I'm like putting my thoughts together in a puddle of mush. So I don't care that much about MC. If I have cloaking, I have hacking, I think I'm just winning. The other system is just whatever. It's mind control to help with crew kills, maybe some boarding situations. Okay, that's really nice. I get a defense drone or offensive drone, so I have another solution against missiles, or I'm able to take down Zoltan shields faster. Like, that's really, really strong. And then, like, teleporter. Teleporting enables crew kills, and with that, like, setup of, like, teleporter, hacking, cloaking, you can just pick apart the flagship in phase 1. Meh. 2 shields. Okay, so 1, 2. So 1, 2, then I get this, which is jump 3. I guess. That's sort of how I look at it. But another thing is I could be missing something. Ooh. Sure. I'd rather have the money than the drone parts, so I could buy hacking. Oh, that's kind of a gross weapon setup. And you have doors? Rude. Okay, so they have doors. If I board into shields, then I have to punch my way through shields, then I have to punch my way through again to get to here, but we still want to draw them out and just shoot shields. I don't know how I did that. That was interesting. It's always Mantis. Always Mantis. Ah, Farfig Nugan. Drones and teleporter are more power than MCIMO. Like, again, in like certain situations, it just really depends. Where like, yeah, drones, defensive drone is so good at a lot of rough spots. It's like, I think it's vastly underrated and just kind of gets passed over. When it's the right call, because everybody, like I said, MC enables like these really easy crew kills. You can target the piloting so that they, I guess we're just doing this. Oh, easy. So they're not... Okay, you're not going to come in. That's rude. I wonder if it's a mod that gets rid of the system limit. Oh, it probably balance out, but man, I like to have everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's been done in like other mods. I've played Arsenal Plus, and I did play Captain's Edition. Let me just win this quickly enough, right? Okay, that's fine. So maybe, because also they've like created like new systems, like there's one that like manipulates time. That's actually kind of cool. Keeping all the money. Okay. Results under Engi. I guess we just go Engi. Like, are we in a situation where we just get hacking and we win? We have 6 shots, 5 crew. And then, like, I mean, you can just, like, if you build a ship that has, you know, multiple beam weapons, so you can essentially, like, one-shot ships. I mean, that's about as strong as it gets. Right? But as I said, there's a point where essentially if you have level 2 cloak, level 2 hacking, like 4 engines, 2 shields, you're just safe. And then just like whatever else you need to kill enemy ships, and you can just build into it. Okay, so that's Uncharted, which stinks. But if we get forced into Zoltan, like we do have solutions. Even though Zoltan 3 is not a fun time, Zoltan 4 is also not a fun time. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a weird layout. Like but it's all like connected, so you will get to see like all the beacons. There really isn't anything I want to get right now on like my own ship, which also doesn't like just eliminate the ability for me to buy hacking, which is kind of what I want. So that's really the point of this sector, is just to find a store that sells us hacking. Intruder on deck. Oh, do we need a mantis? So this is 2 good rewards. Well, this is like always, I think, rewards, but we could take damage 33% of the time. This is a 50-50. Ah, sure, why not? No. Boo. Boo this game. 2 shots, so we are completely safe. I think every ship is... Oh! Hold on a second. Basic laser. Hi there. Hello. I should be paying attention to those things. Oh, they're in my shields. I should also be paying attention to that. I'll remember how to play FTL at some point. Ah, because I have no oxygen, they're going to go fight the oxygen. Crafty borders. The craftiest, perhaps. No. No. Oh, my Lanius are a little bit slow here. Alright, so we should reset the health of this one. Cool. Alright, alright. I don't like the idea of Faith having to constantly clean up the Lanius's messes, alright? $13. I just went through the Reddit thread. Oh my god, it was so bad. I cannot hold your hand. Take my advice or not. Speak FTL discussion. Yeah. Yeah. I had missed the other conversation that like Mike was going on where they're like, there's a possibility Crow Revel is better than I. And I'm like, I can get that. Like, if you don't know me, you don't know me. Sure. But it's like, oh, you only lost 12 out of 364 runs in hard mode. Oh, I've definitely done that. Have you? Have you done better than that? So what you're saying is you're a 98% win rate. That is very impressive. And I don't know. Remember, you mean you played this before? Once or twice. Once or twice. Okay, like a bunch of times. I mean, I guess we just go to the store, right? We go to the store. I was going to go like 1, 2, and then back through this way, because that lines up for this. Oh, no, I already know that one's not a store, but that one. Oh, that also... Oh, never mind. Hello, Dern! This venerable classic. Used to play this all the time back in the 70s. Oh my gosh, the 70s. Hacking, hello. Stun Bomb! And a breach, too? Just everything. Does he bring it out to a lady to avoid party part? Yeah. I really question how like the boarding crew, they're like, oh, I got a plan. All right, what is it? So we're gonna board the Lanius ship. And then we're gonna punch through O2. I don't think this plan is very good. Plays for over 5 years. It has been a while. I'm up to like 4,500 hours in it. We'll buy hacking, yes. Do we buy battery? We can buy the breach bomb. Like, the nice thing about the breach bomb is that, like, we can get it online in 2 power versus 4 power for the weapon system. Like, I could see it going that way. It feels pretty unnecessary. Like, we just upgrade, get 6 projectiles, and feel pretty good about that. We buy the battery just to buy the battery. We are at the amount of fuel that I want, which is nice. We could buy back the drone parts that we sold. If we want more. Do I want to buy drone parts? I kind of do. Let's go buy back drone parts. So again, we sold drone parts so we can afford hacking because it was more important. Like, I don't want to delay getting hacking. I can always buy drone parts at stores later. I like the breach 2 here, but the battery is the lazy play, which I usually opt for. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, all right, here's my reactor that I can move around, that take care of a bunch of stuff. Like, breach 2, though, is, you know, absolutely destructive. Like, if I didn't have another weapon here already to grow into, I probably would have gone with the breach. The fight to save feels better than resetting their HP. Yeah. Never said it was a good plan. It's just a plan. All right, cool. Now let's try to avoid a possible third store. Engi tech. Safe fight. Break Clone Bay. Should I have that online already? Yeah, right around here, or maybe the end of the sector is where you min-maxing stops for me, which is not advised. Yeah. I'm pretty good about like continuously min-maxing, never not min-maxing. Of course, I'm not doing training for some reason. Oh, whatever. Training. Come on. Battle of the century. Who will win? 2 Engis enter. 1 Engi leaves. 5 fuel, 21 bucks. Heck yeah. I will take that. Boop. Nanobots will spill. Nanobots, son. Yeah, I kind of think like any future growth in terms of like approach to the FTL game is going to come through like what Xanax and other individuals who are involved in just like breaking down files and really seeing how the AI makes decisions. With pause, would I feel like it'd be kind of embarrassing how simple it would be to no pause? They just can't. That's fair. I mean, one of the important things about streaming is that it's entertaining, or I don't know if entertaining is the right word, is that it's enjoyable for the streamer. I mean, people will watch streamers be miserable. That's true. But that's just like so frustrating. I feel it's just like not sustainable. Like it's just going to be filled of like unbridled rage and regret and just constant frustration. And I get that. Again, I'm not like a professional streamer. I do this as a escape kind of from the real. Buy bombs. You just get small bombs. That's what you do. Buy weapons. That's so silly. Just get the free ones. Bridled rage? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I guess go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Normally we're like scouting for, you know, store. Oh, what is your specialty? You upgrade my sensors. What a deal. We should just sell you sensors. So hypothetical question. Is Xanax fully crack open an AI would be able to use information to program to tell exactly what the AI is doing, what it's doing? Would you consider use of that program be cheating? So possibly. Like there is this interesting, like when we talk about things with like speed hacking and, you know, fleet pursuit indicator, a lot of it is a due diligence element. Sure. Oh my gosh, they boarded my ship. No, they actually have like weapons that can hurt me. It's in slot 1, so it could be an Artemis. I could take 2 damage though and just be okay. I mean, it's possible that we miss as well. We boarded into my MC. Yeah, okay. Trying to vent that faster. Also, this is like sloppily done. Oh, because I closed that door. Well, that's on me. I caused my own problems. It is an Artemis. Okay. So I didn't vent properly. So that means my MC broke, which means I didn't get through here cleanly, which means this missile could hit me in the weapons and I'm not able to take the Artemis offline. Thus, I've introduced myself to taking damage. A lot of damage. I still have hacking up, though. So we'll see where the missile hits. O2. All right, let's go ahead and fix this. I should be able to just like more multitask than what I'm doing. That's so rude. I think if they had hit weapons, I would probably hack just to try and get a hold of, just because I don't want to take additional damage while also having borders on my ship. Stinks is I would actually like them to like board into shields just because that takes forever to punch down. And they're currently in piloting. All right, so they're in shields and like that's not a threat to me. Okay. Roll into shields and kill the engine's crew. Okay, and roll into oxygen and kill them as well. No, they're gonna explode and deal like silly amounts of health, aren't they? You jerk. Alright, well, anyways, more... Well, never mind. Alright, cool. Cool! Alright, just all the money. That's it. Also, just get all the money. That's another thing worth considering. Alright, wait for it to get oxygen back up. Could have been, like, done so much better. So, right, so there's this problem, the problem of due diligence, right? Where it's like, hey, I know I was training ships a bunch of times before I used speed hacking, but other people didn't. Like, they just didn't want to because it was, they just considered it a waste of time as a streamer or whatever, and then they just did it. So how many times does somebody have to train to show that they've done the due diligence enough to use a quality of life tool? I don't know. Same thing with like, hey, some people measure all the beacons. Some people do 1 or 2 beacons. And again, how many times do you have to do that before, if you use sleep pursuit indicator, is just mirroring a behavior that they've already established versus it being a benefit of something that they wouldn't normally do? Is that actually inherently a problem? So the idea is, like I said, it really boils down to a due diligence, the assumption that a player was going to do it anyways. And so it's just this quote unquote time save. So something for that, I pose that, like, I know the timing on weapons and I know the makeup of like what crew are on one ship. So like if they have 3 crew, that means that that they have somebody on their weapons, and I know the timing of their weapons. So if I, through due diligence or not apparently, have all the timings of all the enemy weapons on the screen at all the time, at least until I damage their ship, is that okay? Same thing with their cloaking cycles, so that I can always remember what cycle those are on. Or like, okay, well, I can pay attention when somebody enters a door, and I can guesstimate 2 different levels of repairs. Like, how much of that information is, like I said, done through due diligence? Now, a lot of it really is not. Again, I operate at a pretty high win rate, and I don't have access to that kind of information. But I could see where you could do things like, if you knew the weapon timing, boy, you could do that sensor strat that Stealth B has to limit your weapons getting targeted. But part of me thinks that gets to a point where, you know, who's playing the game? Like, as if, like, some players use a lot of backseating to help get through, and it's just like, man, that's a pretty big benefit if you get a high-level FTL player sitting behind you going, this is the right decision, this isn't the right decision, this is better, this isn't better. Like, and you don't have to do all the decisions. You just have to do 3 or 4 in a row. Maybe sometimes it's just one. One helpful kind of hint can help somebody into the right direction and win a run that they weren't going to run. I would feel that that's kind of boring. Like, part of me would be interested to see, like, what is the, like, level of play with, like, fair information or information we can glean off of. Ugh. 2 shields in Sector 2 is a little bit gross, but it is a Pirate Light Surveyor, so they do that. That's definitely an Artemis. I guess we small bomb this. I'm totally hacking this ship. I don't like it. Also, my Lanius crew health is not in the best spot right now. Maybe we try to break engines just to try and lower evasion, more help to the small bomb get there. Like, that's like the most useful thing I can do. And I'm only one person. Like, I know I'm a sizable voice in the FTL community. But it would be just like, you know, what did we decide on? What's okay? It's one of those things where I was like, you know, like the hacking bypass. or versus like cheeky swipes, where it's like, oh, like cheeky swipes. And again, there's like different arguments on what's the difference between those two things. And like one is pretty inherent to game mechanics and one kind of doesn't, where cheeky swipes can damage the same room twice. Like that was pretty unintended. 51. I don't know, like I have hacking. You're at 97 health? Power to you. We'll get them to beat up each other once they get it fixed. Min-max! It was discovered from beam artillery. Well, I mean, so was it X? That was a Masala thing. I mean, Masala was just so far ahead of the curve in a lot of different ways. Cheeky swipes, bio beam swipes, Masala maneuver, just like really being up about like, hey, we should be hacking weapons more consistently. I guess we can do this. So I don't inherently know what prompted. Masala was the one that figured out that frame rate was locked into like hacking. So you could drop your FPS to 30 FPS and that hacking at level 1 would always drop down 2 shields. That was Masala, and that was just off of like some random conversation. We were just like, yeah, it's like kind of inconsistent. And they just go, I wonder if it's tied to frame rate. And less than 10 minutes later came back and are like, yep, it is. Also, I should probably do that. I'd almost assume it was like, with Masala, I would bet Masala was like trying to just figure out new swipes of damage and like going between the rooms makes a lot of sense, and then just placed it one day and was like, wait a minute, the damage numbers are too high, and then when it was able to like replicate it and go, oh, it's hitting the rooms twice. Which is a pretty good thing. Oh no, you'd have to ask Masala. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I forgot all this stuff. I was supposed to know all the events when I was getting ready for the tournament. Alright, no ASB here. Cool. He was starting to believe he gave the what? I got for the life of me cheeky swipe on iOS. I don't think it's possible. Interesting. 1, 2, and 3, I suppose. Giant alien spiders, let's go! Rackagak, no! Alright, well. Welcome back on board, Rackagak. That technically counted as a day off, though, and I'm gonna have to dock your pay. Boarding bot. Oh, I have one of those. The drags that I wouldn't kill them. Farm's the same way. Right, well, what is their ship? Is it just a bunch of... I guess I really just don't want this punching hole, too many holes in my ship to deal with. Okay, boarding bot's offline because it's 3 power, unless it's the flagship. I love playing cards. So much more peaceful than you ever could, and usually I'm just happy to chill. I don't trust anything that has more legs than me. I just don't. I don't. You could say that's being pretty intolerant. I'm not going to disagree with you on that one. Just makes me think that they can like run faster than me. Which, to be fair, most things capable of locomotion are faster than me. All right, I get it. I play a lot of video games. Still, I'm sure I mentioned this story before, but I was at my uncle's, and I was outside, and I looked down, and there's like a caterpillar on my leg, and I kind of flip out and go running inside. My uncle's there. He's like, "Oh, child, whatever's the matter?" He talked like that. "Child, whatever's the matter?" It's like, "Yeah, there's a caterpillar on my leg." "Was it a fuzzy one?" Yeah, it was really fuzzy." "Those are the poisonous ones." And I just went screaming through the house. He probably had a chuckle at it. I'm sure my parents, while reprimanding him, had a chuckle about it. Yeah. Are they both trained now? Rakagak is almost there, Ramen. Okay, well, maybe we'll get him a little bit more. More powerful than the picture of a locomotive, able to get conclusions and sleep about. Yeah. Oh, alright. Hull missile. The worst of the missiles. Because it doesn't actually count as a missile to save your crew from live mine events. Pretty much all caterpillars are poisonous, to be fair. Or venomous. There are a lot of friendly wasps, but one's a human encounter. Like, I try. You know, I actually, a spider kind of, like, holed up in my utility closet. And I was like, alright, that's fine. That's a dark, creepy place anyways. That can be your area. No problem. I venture into the main room, start putting cobwebs where I can see them on the daily basis. We're gonna have conversations. Oh, right. Giant hole in ship. Need fix. And we're almost out of here. I guess this is a pretty good start. Oh, I have no missiles to give you. No. Uncharted or Engi Homeworlds? Engi. Alright, so we can start seeing 2 shielded ships. Rude. We have so much money. I guess I can do that. Like, it probably doesn't matter really what choices I make at this point. Like, we should just be winning. But we'll do that so I can have flak and small bomb. Gets run into, like, Zoltan Shield. Investigate the battlefield. Sure. Yeah, so, like, if we ran into a Zoltan Shield, it'd be really nice if we can get through it in a single volley. That could be, like, really helpful when it matters. That's a gross ship for a lot of ways. Okay, alright. Seconds. I mean, the fact that this is just Zoltan B here. Yeah, Rakagak, absolutely. Yeah. Alright, how do I want to do this? The ions are incoming, that's gonna come later. I could just... As long as we break one weapon, we become safe, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that maths out. But now I created a problem because I let both the ions hit instead of flashing shields. So they're going to fire again. Pin down my shields and then I eat a ton of damage. Okay, now we're just safe. Full training, let's go! Fight, 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 fight. Okay. Again, I could just send the Engi to finish up the last one. Pop. Store. I mean, we could just hit the store, sell out a bunch of stuff. It's not that we inherently need things at the store. I mean, we could buy drone parts. Like, fuel's good. We're above 14. Again, it doesn't, like, matter. But there is still a lot of money to just sell out, making sure we have enough room to get more stuff. Hey, scrap recovery arm. And distraction buoys? Chat, hear me out. Hear me out, chat. We can buy this because we've already won. Shields 3 is all... Yeah, no, Shields 3 is like a really smart play. We don't have... you know, like a boarding setup. Like, a lot of defense is good. We don't have cloaking. Shields 3 is a really good play. That's probably, like, the correct play, or just upgrading to get the whole laser online. Definitely the good play. Anyways. We sound like a score runtime? Extra cool, cat. I mean, we're Sector 3. Again, we should totally be getting to, like, just being upgrading our ship. But we're going to do this. Anyways, we got a break incoming, so we're just going to hit it now. The good old 3 minutes to get rid of pre-rolls. That's the only reason I run them. And then we'll come back to this silliness. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you on the other side. Oop. Oh, I'm back early. That's okay. We're gonna have another story. Good old FTL. Yeah, again, like, the decisions that I'm making here, we're not like 100% safe. There's still some like that ship could have been like nastier with its ult and shields, and now we're behind 100 scrap worth of upgrades. But I mean, mostly we're selling free stuff. Like this, actually, shield charger just would be better because again, we don't have cloaking. Would make a lot more sense. It would be a smarter play if we went shield charger. But do I have? No, that's not it. That's totally not it. Is this it? Oh, cool. So, way back when, like I said, my dad and I, we used to run this collectibles store, and someone had approached us. Welcome back, everybody. Someone had approached us with an opportunity to do some advertisement. And I was like, okay. I was like, what is it? They're like, oh, we're doing this little, like, or we're doing this, like, a little get-together. And there's people who are into, like, sci-fi and you know, and we're like, okay, we sell like Star Trek, Star Wars, and figures and whatnot. And like I said, we sold like magic cards, and they said, yeah, sure. So do you like? Would you like, you know, to advertise as like a sponsor or something? Like, yeah, okay, cool. And we did that, and always when doing promotions, like know exactly what you're signing on for. So I went to my mom's place, and I found the document in question. So this was Boggs Production presents Bedlam on January 23rd. 18 plus only, beers and wine plus 21. All the DJs, the bands, new music CDs. And then you can see right there at the bottom, also we sponsored an interactive bondage room with liquid latex stocked by Asphydious Exhibitions there. That was a real thing we sponsored from our collectible toy CCG. You like Pokemon and bondage? We had a place for you to go. And as is typical tradition in our family, if you made a mistake, we're gonna frame it. We are going to frame it and have. So I know my brother has a copy, and now I have one as well. Very important. Yeah. No, don't. You can be both. You can be both. All right, we got to focus again. We gotta get back in there. No, I can't tell you anything. The sector's going to be just like absolutely terrible, and it's like, only I spent money on good things. When do we get an FTL convention with bottom? Yeah, with giant spider room. Pirates. When does that happen, Crow? Look, I don't know. FTL Con would be pretty cool, just to get everybody together and meet up. Probably don't need that. I should also just be instantly boarding. Oh, drones are spooky. Okay, that's fair. Oh, why did I hack missiles? Ugh. Alright, that was pretty fortuitous. See if we can get there. So lucky. Alright, that was poorly played. Did you see yours at Mike Hopley's hand? Mike's in, like, England, though. Yeah, I had, like, plans at some point to, like, hey, like, go to, like, cons or something. They're so expensive. And I know some people who went to, like, TwitchCon. Was TwitchCon the recent one? And how those events are really geared towards just big streamers. And it's just like, hi, how are you? Are you a partnered streamer? Well, no, and they're just like, moving on. They're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, oh, are you a partnered streamer? Hi, I play this. Do you play that? Like, it's almost like a business thing. Just is unfortunate. Yeah, we totally hack and, like, bring down missiles. Or we could have had, as Rakagak correctly pointed out, we could have had Shields 3, and then it's just like, alright, yeah, we easily hack weapons here, take down the missile before it fires, and then we're good. Oh, okay. Cool. Now you can just heal people when we need to. That's great. What appeared to be a single damaged coincidence? What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other repeatedly. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage started to determine what occurred. They're advertising something about a liquid latex bondage. What? The vessels, Engis, they look locked together by their impact and can't free themselves. All right, yeah, I brought this on myself. This is open space, yes. Your Engi crew member refuses. Faith, why are you refusing me? In a halting use of adjectives, nouns, followed by some animated holographic aids and Barry White music, the Engi explains the ships are using each other to loosely translated achieve a union. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matter sounds embarrassing and personal. You elect to leave the two Engi ships to their business after questioning your Engi crew member. However, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the parameter, a few tasteful photos, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. Yes. Ejected leads smart to play. Like, I don't know how anything else could be the case. Look, if we win, then it had to be the correct play. That's just how that works. You can't make the wrong play and live in FTL. Alright, right plays incoming, I think? Maybe? Doors. Had to be doors. Is an Artemis. We'll try. Yeah, just keep him there. Oh, not even close. Had that the whole way. Hey, Dragon Sage, how's it going? Maybe if I had somebody manning the weapons, that also would have been more beneficial. Things to think about. Weston was very confused for a moment. We're watching FTL here? Yeah, so like, my sister's in town, and I'll be hanging out with them. I hanged out with them yesterday and probably tomorrow. I wasn't 100% sure what their schedule was going to be. And then I wasn't really sure what I was going to play. And then I have an event with my mom next Saturday, not the upcoming one. Cool. Money, 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 money. Money. Turn up the game music? I can do that. Also, I might have to just turn it up on OBS. I guess we can have it a little bit louder than I typically do it, because I don't like the distraction. A lot of how I play FTL is via sound. Give you 3 fuel? Sure. Blindfolded when? Man, do I want to spend 3 hours in an asteroid field. People talk about my Lani B stuff, but they forget about that. Just hours upon hours in an asteroid field. seems sort of reasonable, I guess. Again, Zoltan Shields. Resultant Shields. Maybe get this up to level 2. Sure. Search for the ship. Oh. Another flak? All right, cool. Cool beans. Yes. Yes, the struggle is real. Accept the bribe. I would try to be a hero, but we might try to, like, we could min-max and try and get another bribe from them. That's very important. How will we win if we don't do that? So 12 seconds, 18 seconds, we're fine. We might just be okay, except I don't have enough reactor, but... I guess. Why are you fighting me? Go away. Alright, so I'm gonna try to repair weapons, which is definitely annoying. So I kinda try to maintain their health for a little bit. Bribe 4 fuel, a drone part 13 scrap. I think I'm gonna turn that down. Yes. Oh. Yeah, we just destroy it. Yeah, I'll take another 11 scrap. Okay, cool. Should I buy a reactor? I had to remember I can't do as much reactor shenanigans without cloaking. Like, that does in fact make a pretty big difference. Store then exit? No, I guess we gotta check the store first. Because we have a million weapons. Hi! A flak 2. And a burst laser. And sensors. Like, I kind of just want this to be the final weapon setup. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that just works. It just dunks specific rooms, which is pretty good. Of course, this just kills the flagship very quickly, which is also very nice. I also just pick up sensors for another system for them to hack. Cheap repairs, might as well. Like, this is fine. Don't want to sell it now, just to upgrade weapons, because I'm short, right? Because level 4 would be like the flak and the hull if I wanted online for targeted shots, which would be nice. We could go double flak small bomb, which is pretty good. Versus just like, hey, here's a fun little option that we can use, you know, phase 2 and 3 of the flagship fight. Ah, now we can see inside our own ship. Neat. What are my options? More Engi controlled. Okay. Distress. I have 2 options and back. Again, we don't need stores at this point, really. Okay, 3 shots, which is a little bit gross. Yeah, definitely needed reactor. Alright, but we don't need the shield right now if we decide to hack, which probably will. It's unlikely that it's gonna be safe. It would be faster just to shoot them. It's gonna do 45 damage. So Steven is going to take 45 damage and drop down to 25 health. I don't want to talk about it, chat. Let's just move on. Don't. So dumb. This ship just rolls so stupid hard sometimes. Talk about what? Yeah, no, nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, maybe they need some aid. Sure. I'm looking for a less incompetent Capitan. That's what they said. Too bad. Yeah. You got me. Alright, well, we were finally punished. Finally punished. Reject your offer. Yes. We do that. We go here. And here. And here. And that was way too early. Lucky. Just be lucky, I guess. Guess start going for shields 3. Seems reasonable at this point. Alright, pick it up. There must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until war broke out. Oh no. Poor pirates. Okay. That's like a lot of beams. Probably just hack weapons. I just want a small bomb here. Flak, try and get the small bomb. There's no guarantee that comes offline with a small bomb. Okay. Really? Okay. I thought I was there. I thought I turned it off in time. Gross. Cool beans. They're trying to get in to put out the fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. A ton of scrap. Also good. Oh, if we got one more scrap, we would have gotten 2 more scrap. It was at 39. It was right at that threshold. So the scrap recovery arm is every 10 scrap you get 1. I have stuff to sell, right? Maybe. I have stuff to sell, right? Crow, you know you do. Stop it. Stop it. Do. Just cruising along. Sure. Map. Well, okay, we are not going to see a store then. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, that's short. So I guess 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I might just get a whole lot of nothing to finish out this sector. Hail them. How's it going? They're trying to board. I prefer that I have some control over that, but they can't actually hurt us with their weapon setup. Okay, so here, punch down Clone Bay. GG's. It'd be nice to have like secondary borders, because we really don't have that. Cheap viewers. Heavy footmen. Get out of here. Oh, they can't do anything, because that room also has no oxygen. That makes sense. Here, just do this. Again, all about maintaining crew health and crew morale. Always very important. So they don't want to fight in the oxygen in this room, but they will run through them to get to these rooms. $40 and another 16. Nice. I guess, I don't know. Does it really matter at this point? Probably not. Of course, we said that back in like Sector 3. Sure. I love having fuel. Because they don't get 4. Love fuel! We're just gonna open up a gas station after it's all said and done. Retire. Alright. 3 shields. Missile is annoying, so I have to do 3 damage to their weapon system. Just best done this and this. We could also possibly invest in engines at some point. And if we're gonna hack their weapons, we shouldn't have to worry about the shots. And that's just for the solar flare. And they're gonna board us. Into piloting. That's pretty annoying. How do I want to do this then? Because like if I lose this, is that a Zoltan? It is. So they don't have like Mantis or Rocks on their ship if they're already with Zoltan. So what's left over there is Engis and Zoltans then. Maybe we just don't board. We do this instead. Like, yeah, my Lanius are at low health, but we don't want to risk that we lose crew and the clone bay goes down. Like that's just the bad play. All right, so they should have like a zillion fires on their ship right now. That's a very specific number, a zillion. Aww, so close. I mean... Uh-oh. So let's see. If the ship blows up, which it can, and my clone bay catches on, we actually do lose our borders there. Tisk, tisk. Hey, get back there. Yeah, their hull was too low after I shot them. I was like, man, we'll just hop over there for a quick pint, and we're all good. Nope. Poor decision made by me. Hi there. Attack the rebels. 2 shields will be enough. If that's a Hermes that actually does fire first. Probably also have 4 crew. Oxygen. My one true enemy. Oh, Okay, we go here. Yoink. Then we can break this, and then... Oh, they just killed each other at the same time. Sure. Remember not to do that if you have people potentially cloning. It could go really badly. So see, like, I like medium runs, like really, really stressful, difficult runs. You know, like every once in a while, they are an interesting challenge and you know, like test your skill set. But like this stuff, where it's just like you win. Oh, okay, I guess. We go slugs or we go rock to have options. Let's go rock. So both of them have cloaking, right? Like both of them are cloaking, 2.5 stores, 2 stores, but mind control works here, which is a bit of a benefit. You know, having systems work. Let's go ahead and actually get to like level 3 engines. So if things get bad, we can run from them. Also down to 5 drum parts. Okay, no cloaking, giant missile, heavy 2. And doors. All right, we'll probably just use the rock to help break the system down for us then. All right, we go back over to here, so we're not actually fighting them. Let's go take a look. How are we doing on training? Do we have, like, any? No. Bum. 43. Someday we'll get training. Gonna take a hellacious beating in phase 2. It's gonna be like, if only. If only. Attack the surviving mantis. Please don't put your missile up. See, they're badly damaged, so there's a chance they actually wouldn't put up the missile system. Guess what happened, chat? Put up the missile. Yeah, I really don't want to eat missiles for some reason. I know, it's so different. They put up the missile. Yeah, I know, it's super rude. These heckin' Hex. Apologies. Okay, so everything is... Okay, everything's okay. Not great, not wonderful, but enough. Yeah, this should be trying to take it because I hated it. That's all I ask. Like, just do only the things that I want. Like, what? What's the problem with that? Alright, please don't break my sensors. That would be super rude. Says person punching down their oxygen system. Hey, hey, have some decorum. Alright, that should be that. What? They boarded back? That's so silly. You're silly. You gonna go to engines? Good job. Important weapon training. They get the third shield bubble up just in time for us to fire at the flag again. It's such a silly weapon. So silly. We just, like, haven't needed to do much weapon stuff. Why is it, like, minimizing this? So, Crow, yes? How can I help you? How can I be of assistance? If you bore resemblance to a certain Pokemon, would you be... Maybe. I heard there is a Crow-like Pokemon. I never played Pokemon. Like, not a card game, not the video game. So I just take people's words about Pokemon things. So, maybe. Sure. Possibly. I guess I won't know if that's a store. I know that's not one. So 1, 2... There are a couple Crow-like Pokemon. I just don't want to talk about Pokemon too much because Nintendo will sue me if they feel like I've somehow gained a financial advantage at the mentioning of their prized possession. Corviknight? Yeah, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna educate myself. Ooh, it's pretty powerful looking there. It says Raven Pokemon. But fair enough. Pokemon. So I guess I see that's a store, and then we hop these beacons to see if those are stores. Come at me, Nintendo. Brave. Very brave, darn. Okay, alright. Got a reactor. Always have to be careful with like battery, what you're powering it, if you can take damage, because like if you're like powering your hacking and you really need a hack to land, or you're cloaking, and then it can get like, oh, I lost my battery power, and thus I don't get my full cloak or my full hack. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Maybe. Okay, we are now safe from damage. Oh, I know, it's just solely from Gate of Osmosis. I've only played Pokemon Red, very real Nintendo hardware. Never seen a full season. Oh, right, the show. Yeah. It just was, like, not of my time. I was already playing, like, Magic and a couple other CCGs when Pokemon became the craze that it was. You know, we were just trying not to take advantage of people. Okay, take the oxygen from there. And because they have a clone bay, they have a real problem on their hands. I mean, they're rocks, of course, but... Very real original Game Boy? Wow, you seem to really be emphasizing this is real, that there was nothing duplicitous. Nothing to sue me over. Definitely not the case. Trading off like one shot for like evasion is not... it's not a good time. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. 49 bucks. I wasn't even training the right crew. So good. We almost have pilot training. We almost have level 1 pilot training. Okay. I guess go get a reactor just to get a reactor. I'll get another one because just to get another one. Why do micro when I don't have to? As much as I would like to go to that distress, I really have to find a store. Mostly just for drone parts. You know, we bought a good number of drone parts. Oh, cloaking and kind of gross weapons. Actually, those are exceptionally gross weapons. Okay, let's just, because I didn't have my crew there, I have that wrong save positions then. What am I gonna do with you? Probably vent. Right, so we aggressively vent just so it's not breaking any systems. Try and take out the clone bay. We might just use a bomb here as well. Okay, battery situation's still okay. Can't really do anything else right now. Well, I can depower stuff. Come back to it later once I get oxygen back online. Well, guess that does it. That's their entire weapon system, so no training. Hey! Door was opened. Okay, good luck fixing that. Good luck fixing that. I actually don't mean good luck. I want horrible luck for them. Yeah, I just have to, like, save that position. Okay, so they can fix shields. I mean, yeah. Really? That's a little funny. Hard part, kind of knows about the hardest part about games is just not an issue for them. They pump out masterpiece after masterpiece, no problem. Yeah, I heard. Like, I mean, their games like are released at high quality. Yeah, the PR stuff is. It's like you don't have to be the bad guy. All right, actual saving crew positions. Let's go. I don't. Actual saving crew positions when crew are in the right spot also would be very helpful. They're a heal. I don't have Randy Savage memes on my channel. Sure. Ooh. Another really good weapon setup. Which unfortunately, yeah, we definitely have to hack here again. Am I just desyncing? Or is it just a full hack? Should be able to break one system, which if that comes offline, then it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Cool. Yes. Nah, you don't want none of this. Yeah, again, this is just all... I mean, if this weapon goes back up online, then it's okay. We have like 3 shots that we could try training off of a little bit. Like, I would like at least level 1 of these of piloting. And engines. Yeah, not trading. Well, that's because we just like didn't do it like I normally do. Like just hack our way through. No, well, we're just here. We're just here. We could train shields. Again, that would be smart to train shields. Because we don't have cloaking. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll find crew in a store. We can just buy and they'll have the training we need. How many more? 2. Oh, do I go for like engines 4? Yeah, we're also not getting drone parts back from these fights because we were up to like 10, and 10 is to me is like normally like a pretty safe amount. Maybe we don't need it here. Drone parts. Because this is a 2x2. Oh, don't do that to me. Hi, Galoria, how's it going? I thought they were gonna have like the beam up, and I was like, don't you know? I can't dodge train off that. Fortunately, I also can't like dodge train if they can like fix things. I'm just gonna try like wasting their time a little bit. Hey! There we go. There we go. Yeah. I hope you're well. Are they gonna die before I can... I don't even know what they're fixing. Are they fixing weapons? Okay, full train, full train. They still needs 4 more dodges on engines. Alright, we just reset repairs every couple seconds. I guess we could do that. Doing pretty decent? Nice. It's good. Good to hear. Yeah, so we completed Tactical Breach Wizard. I did go get the achievements. Found out a really, really silly strategy with one of the characters. It's like, oh, I can just eliminate basically anyone. In fact, I can eliminate almost everyone off the hop. That's cool. That's neat. This run has been very silly, though. I might. There's definitely not like video evidence to say so, but I might have bought distraction buoys and scrap recovery arm. Oh well. Oh, see, that's a training weapon. Oh, we might just get that as a peer just because of training purposes. Okay, so again, that was really good. 7. Almost there for training on weapons. I would like a store, please. Give it to me. I kind of don't want to sell. It's not like scrap is like an issue. Because a scrap recovery arm got us there. Boy, howdy. We didn't have that extra 40 scrap that it gave us. Who knew where we'd be? That's kind of gross. But they don't have cloaking. I'll probably just break this instead. I have plans. That works. Okay, so I need 3 shields up. Now silly delay tactics. Now we're firing a weapon every 5 seconds. Why don't you chill? Why don't you just chill? Nope. Nope. Look, this is my spot now. I claimed it. Just need like a little Lanius flag. Train. Engine's getting there. We should have one. Silly training. Yeah, I don't think my mods like really have been. I still have not like back. I've still not gotten rid of the modded version of FTL from, you know, the tournament playtesting. I should. But, I don't know. It's always nice just to come back to FTL every... Last time we played was like August. So it's been a bit. It's been a bit. Yeah, like I said, it would also be nice to actually be able to train crew on shields, but... 2 more dodges. Let's go. Oh, look, I'm on your ship. Nah, just kidding. It's like if I had cloaking hacking, this it's like the copious amount of money that we have, like I could just power through it, but like I mean phase 2 is still spooky. You never want to underestimate phase 2. Surge can just wreck you. There we go. Oh, we're getting an ad? I guess we could run an ad while some of this shenanigans is going on so people aren't losing any time on anything. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Or you'll be watching, like, slow training stuff. I guess that's also a thing. I see you, Raka. I think I know what you're talking about. There you have soda, and I just never brought it over. It's just sitting on the table. It's like I've been here for an hour. Let's see. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I think there was a lot of people who were kind of getting back into FTL or sustaining FTL play because the tournament was going to be a thing. Now that it's then people are like I mean, it's just like me. Like, I don't have a goal in FTL anymore, so I don't have a thing that like motivates me to play. Oh, they got their weapons online and I stopped paying attention. Oops. Let's just stop there, because I'll just probably just kill the crew. Even miss out on my mistake. How close were we? 2. We're almost there. We're like, it was just, I wanted to start playing other things, and I just didn't have the time to play like off stream and on stream. It was just like, of all the problems in the world to have, like, I just can't fit in all my video gaming that I want. But it's like, I don't, what am I trying to learn in FTL at this point? And it's not, well, there's nothing for me to learn. There is, it's just not stuff I want to dedicate time to, which is like a lot of calculation stuff, like, understanding what Xenix has been figuring out with FTL, like under the hood with other people. I was talking with Bike about, he's like, oh, an ion intruder. And like, there's apparently a point value system for ion intruders and what systems that they go to. So you can like figure out how likely it is for it to go from one system to another system. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, welcome back everybody. While you were away, I allow them to repair their weapons. So now we're just gonna kill them. It is a store! So this is store 1. Do we want to go to a second store? Maybe. Like I said, it would be nice to have crew that I could like reset as borders. It would be nice. Which 3-power weapon should we keep? I think the charge is better than... I mean, technically this represents more damage because we could just hit empty rooms. But this can give us these, like, 10-second volleys that are going to be, what, 8 projectiles? That's pretty cool. If we feel like we need more, we can just wait on it. Comparing it with the flak with the slower shots should be pretty okay. And again, we have small bomb to cover stuff. So let's say goodbye to this. Yeah, but halberd beam though. Like halberd beam for other phases. No to the whole beam being gone. Poor whole beam. It probably doesn't matter. I don't know. Why don't we just hold on to both? Like I said, phase team whole beam. Okay. Oh, all right. Don't say I don't never listen to chat. I only mostly never listen to chat. So we need that upgraded if that gets hacked, because that's just annoying. We'll eventually need this upgraded, but we're kind of just going, right? I guess we could upgrade hacking. Really wanted to buy, like, crew to just, like, have additional borders to send, because we really don't have borders to hold down multiple systems. Speaking of borders, hi, how are you? Welcome to my ship. slightly annoying. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't actually vent that? Oh, that was bad. That's probably gonna break now. Oh, okay, attacking, not O2. It's fine. Leave me alone! What, just because I came aboard your ship uninvited, you think you have the right to punch me in the face? Wow, that's so rude. My Yelp review about you? Oh, it's gonna be blistering. It's gonna be blistering, chat. Sure, they're not gonna feel it now. But during the tourist season? How many of them are even left alive at this point? Let them fix weapons. Then they'll board into weapons. Pour into weapons, not board into weapons. Health was just too low. Health was too low. "40 scrap and a crystal lockdown bomb." Oh yeah. We in it now. Got a heal bomb, a lockdown bomb. We had a stun bomb. Just so the only thing we now is we need a repair burst. Thank you, Dig Dug. Just need the repair burst. Could have a breach. Have a small bomb. Only the best. Yes. You want me to hack you because you have weapons. I see this. Alright, try and remember not to get my own crew killed. Try to remember not get my own crew killed. Nope, leave me alone. Like, they're just dead, right? Like, I mean, what can they do at this point? I guess it will take time. But they have no oxygen. They have no medical unit. They are immune to fire damage, but... Once you take away the runs, and SRA buoys have insane... Ugh. Yes, there... Or if you want to run because you have one of the best ships in the game and you got a bunch of free stuff in the first 2 sectors, you can kind of get away with throwing away 100 scrap for value chasing. But who's to say? I don't know. There are people who would disagree with that assessment. Ugh. Do not board them, Crow. Do not do it. Do not do it. That is why. Wow, it doesn't go to any... There was still oxygen in some of the rooms that just didn't have systems, and they're like, nope. Our fate is sealed. Hey, crew! We want to rock? How much does a rock normally? It's been a while. Aren't they like 55 scrap? So we get a value. Plus it has shields training. But this is full shields training. Plus is a reactor. I kind of want to go Declan here. I kind of want them both, but we'll go Declan. Here, you're in charge of shields now. I don't have to do any training whatsoever. Because elsewise I wanted the rock as like boarding support, so. Engi control to run chart. Yeah. 4th Engi control sector of the game. Let's go. Here we go, Engi. Here we go. Ion intruder. Have to do 2 damage to their weapon system. Oh, that's going from the wrong direction. Really? That's the second drone I've had shot down. See, I am rusty. Let's give him something fun. Okay. Fez drones don't consistently swear half the time I try that trick, they just snipe it anyways. So one of the things like I had to be particularly mindful of is like the drone was coming from here and the defense drone is like right here. So if it shoots where it's going, it's basically a straight trajectory. So toggling on and off won't help it there. You do need like an angle on it, and it's just I could have been more patient. It's a little bit tricky. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to see because of where the drone location is and the room you're trying to target. Probably want the drone offline just because it's... That would have been bad. Like if I thought I did not think about that. Again, this is the rust. I did not think about that. Like if that had pulsed and I didn't have a clone bay. Yeah. So there was just like some times where you just have to like stop and create an angle for yourself. That's not store. Again, still would potentially just like some crew on board. Also, Claria said they wanted to get on board. Oh, chat! Value Town, let's go. welcome on board. Store. Kinda wanna see what's down this direction. Yeah. Call to assist? Oh my gosh. Hello there. Those are some weapons you have. We would have missed out on it. Yeah, I mean, hey, that was 51 scrap. That paid for itself. Yeah. Again, you don't have to be the bad guy, chat. You could be like, oh, the memes or whatever. But no, you could try talk up SRA. That's a choice that you're making right now. You understand that. You understand. I'm pretty sure I do. You know. That was excessive. Oh, that's a bad time. Jerk. They're almost done. Elsewise, I could run the Zoltan through the MC. $57 and some fuel. Need a Reno. Need a Reno? Need a Reno. Distress, distress. Alright, well, go into the store. Go to the store. I think I'm okay with fuel, but thank you. Another store. Do 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 do. Why? I mean, I think I just take them because, like I said, I do want secondary borders for the flagship. I'm not happy about this, though. No, you know what? I think we also need more value, now that I think about it. Okay, Sector 6. So we go to stress. I think all that damage we took was from the solar flare, by the way. Pretty sure. Okay. Not cheating. Not cheating, chat. What? I said, hey, we might run into Zoltan Shield, so let's get a Zoltan Shield attack, and then right there, and then upgrade sensors level 2 for value, and then instant value. Good stuff. Good stuff. That was a drone. That's not a free weapon. You can't use that command there. That's cheating. That's abuse. Not technically. Ugh. Alright, well. Oh, I guess we don't have a Zoltan Shield bypass. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. Didn't manage to actually bring the missile offline except for the fires. Nice. All right, I quit. I quit. The game's stupid. All right. Well. Salt and shield bypass. Scrap recovery arm. Okay. And more distraction buoys. Because the driving combat is nuts? Oh, I'm sorry. No. I guess we make sure. Alt F4 same thing? Yeah. Well, apparently if DD1 is the same thing as a free weapon, who am I to argue? Have I gone to that beacon? Explored location, nothing left of interest. Okay, so the answer was yes. I could go store, exit, then dive back, I guess. Oh, it was a little bit long. Sorry. Hey! Repair burst! Hooray! One, two, three, four, five. Like we can. All right, I need to stop buying stupid stuff and like, yeah, I know I have a lot of money to the good, but we do need like 4 shields. Attack them before they can attack us. That's too much movement. I mean, we are safe, though. I don't know, could do something funny. Welcome aboard, Roper and Williams. Didn't even calculate it, just whatever. If it happened, it happened. Surgical. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Surgical. Oof. We're doing a lot of work. One, two, three. Yeah. Whatever. Attack. Okay, 2 boarded. Don't need to be that hard about the deoxygenization, but here we are. You're just gonna do this. gross. Oh, right, doors. I remember doors. What am I doing? Okay. Doors are popular in the Vietnam era. Pretty sure they've been popular in a lot of eras. Alright, let's... The fight in Zoltan? No. Tempting, but no. One, two, and three. Boo. Really should have upgraded engines. No. No upgrade engines. Okay. Do have training. We're just gonna get hit by an ASB, most likely. Alright, move them over here to deal with borders. Didn't get much value from all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And boarding. Ignorable borders. Sure. Starting to think that like 3 flax is like pretty good. Have I discovered a new meta? Ah, that's tempting. These doors level 1, nothing happened. Yeah, wasn't it? Listen. Back in my day, you only need level 1 doors. For the kids. Zoltan Homeworlds for the kids? Oh, it's so bad. I mean, Rebel Controlled is a lot of money. Yeah, I gotta go Rebels. Gotta go Rebels for the kids, Crow. No. Yeah, I mean, we could have got for the Zoltan Shield, but... Also, no. Okay. Hey, there's the quest. They said help us. Oh, we could have had 3. Oh, we could also had double mantis. Oh well. I think we sell the SRA as well, right? Pretty sure we do. Sell family. Value. We buy drone arm, yeah. I like how after I buy humans, we get this, but yeah, that's drone recovery arm, scrap recovery arm. That's a pretty armed store. I don't know if we were trying to get to like 600 scrap for the achievement. We're close to it. So we got that blue option, and then we also got the scrap. Yeah, just the free money. Free money. This does connect over. Yeah. And of course, we could have got scrap LRAs to know where all the blank jumps were, or where most of them were, so we could try to go for. Oh no, wait, that's not home. It's not shipyard. I keep thinking it's shipyard, and it's not. It's not shipyard. Oh, this is gross. This is very gross. I do have level 2 piloting. That's a bit unfortunate. With training, we get there in time, right? Not quite. They might just get away. Like, I'll risk the bomb to try and stop them. That's unfortunate. Well, that's what getting rid of directed shots costs you, potentially, sometimes. How bad's the drones? Okay. Fair and balanced auto scouts? Yeah. With level 3 cloaking? Like, we came close. I don't know, maybe I should have hit piloting instead of the cloaking. Yeah, probably I should have aimed for piloting instead of cloaking, because we already dealt 1 damage, next damage, it stops. That was a poor choice. No. $57. Store! I mean, Sultan Shield bypass isn't super important. Okay, cool. I'll eventually want this, we want this, we want this, we'll need another reactor. Maybe we don't get Howard Beam online. You have a question? I perhaps have an answer. Am I good at singing? I would say no. I've never professionally trained to sing at all. I did try out for a musical. third time. We got the blue option from that very specific event. What about rapping? Isn't that singing? And less so. I gotta do my little shanties every once in a while. Sure. Less incompetent captain? I think your standards are a little bit too high. Do you ever plan to make an FTL music video? I don't. I was talking with Farb about this idea of doing, like, stupid little shorts. And, like... he had the idea that they should be, like, these, like, informative little bites, and I think he was working on something in that regard. Oh, unless I wasn't supposed to say that, then in that case, no, he wasn't. But I like the idea of, like, because, like, Mantis had Hakas. And then, so doing, like, dance trends videos of, like, Mantis trend with, like, Mantis dancing and just, like, have, I don't know, Mantis animations over silly dance things from, I don't know, like, TikTok or whatever. Perhaps this is chat incentive. I don't think anybody wants that TikTok. Music. Ah! Oh my gosh, there's no money. There's no money here in this sector. You want to give him 4 fuel? Sure. 59 bucks. All right. Can I make that 3? I can. I will. Yeah. Scans the ship. Yeah. Oh, lost cargo. 3 Engis, 2 Mantis. They have doors? They do not. Gosh, they don't even have weapons. Oh my gosh, that was so many misses. But then, of course, the fake misses also count. What do you think was going to happen? If I had small bomb on I could just bomb them and then, like, it's over. We win. GG's. Or I could, you know, maybe send these other boarding crew over. So that was kind of like their point of me getting them in the first place. About 1.1 million. I mean, that does sound pretty unreasonable. Yeah, the problem with the music got really was I didn't know what exactly it should be. Like, what am I doing with that? Like, should I write a musical? 'Cause that's a lot of work. Was that a wasted bomb? Yes. Following various FTL streamers. Oh, do a song for like every FTL streamer. I could do Rand's, because Rand would just be like, he does, and then it would just be a beep, like a sensor, and then there'd be like a warning across the screen, and they're like, we know that certain videos may have a lot of profanity in them, but we feel that this one goes beyond even those normal, very low standards. And then like it'll like add, it'll be like, and that's Rand. That'd be fun. In the ultimate battle against the confidently incorrect enemy of all, Reddit. I think Reddit's better That's mostly just because, like, Mike Hopley's there. Mike Hopley's like a sheriff cleaning up that town. Double rewards, defend the outpost? Yes, please. Rooms I can punish? I like it here. I should just be fighting this. Oh, I've only had scrap recovery arm. That would have been an extra 10 scrap. Up this way. Ready? These aren't your streets anymore. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Because I calculated the amount of area that I need to exist away from your ignorance, and it is 132 square kilometers, and this Reddit in terms of I've already figure out and calculated the amount of posts in this Reddit and laid out would require an area smaller than that. Ergo, thusly, get out. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Surrender of your goods. Okay, there is a boarding drone. There's also a DD2. Okay, I think we want to do it this way. The weapons aren't a problem. Another thing you can do in trying getting drones past is micro pauses. If you're not familiar with micro pauses, your middle mouse button is also a pause, so you can alternate between that and your space bar and do very, very small amounts of unpaused moments. And essentially, like, this becomes pausing the game and spacebar becomes unpausing, or vice versa. Well, whatever works for you. Best viewers. No, thank you. Okay, you're in weapons, which is definitely annoying. Oh, I should have just hacked medical. I didn't need to hack shields, but it'll probably be fine for the purposes of what I'm going to do. Surgical. Repair burst. Okay. Go fix. Yeah, I think we will be able to manage against the flagship. Seems likely. Consider we still haven't even hit Sector 8. Come on back. That's not really a priority. I guess this, the last 2 reactor. Doors just to deal with nuisances. I mean, like, we get the weapons online, that's fine, but... Forward scout with hacking. Alright, what are you hacking? Super rude. Doors, it looks like. Okay, so we do that. I think we do this. Might hit. Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, the 2 of them are just like really well separated. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get in there. Spoiler alert, I was not. Wow, pilotless dodge. Sick. Alright, I'm gonna try again because I really don't want to eat Artemis's. That time he did. I don't know. 3 drones shot down though. That's a considerable amount. Alright, now I actually have control of it. Cool. Not the best played fight ever. HB. Yeah, at this point, the or flag the balloon over Area 51. Sure. Try to communicate peacefully. Oh, that's interesting. But no. Thank you. You're free. Flash stand. Remember the speech, remember the speech. You arrive at a small outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past an instant security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" You explain your mission. You sent us on a mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel in these tasteful photos suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Did you say risk small? Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It's a small rebel flagship. Small totally responds. It's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. Need 190 bucks. Need is a bit of a stretch, I suppose. Store! Ooh. Sultan Shield bypass? Is it needed? Is it required at this point? Okay. Actually, wait. Do I have to... Okay. You don't care if the leg swab is good? That's fair. this is offline. Neat. Okay, 4 shots. 2 shots. The bomb's still potentially a problem. Like, we just can't blow up the ship with my crew over there. Be unwise. Was that an ion bomb then? It took so long to fire. Did not mean to fire the small bomb, but then I hit the button anyways. 55? I mean, I'm going to the store to sell it, because it's like 40 bucks. That's a ton of money. Reconstructive teleporter? The time saver? Scanners are here. And FTL charge booster. Just to troll people? I would never. That's funny. I don't think they get there in time. Maybe if I left them cut punching the system while I shot at it, maybe. Okay. Woo! Well, this is the middle of the sector A to me would be such a power move, Crow. I think we're okay. So, yeah. Good old auto ships. Such silly little guys. 49 bucks. I guess. You know, if this comes off flying first, which it probably won't. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I guess it is the least charging, slowest firing. I figured, but no, okay, cool. Never mind, all's good. I guess we just take down piloting now. Oh, you're this way. Ah, alright, that's cool. Wouldn't mind a potential hacking reset. Probably take a break before we actually get to the flagship fight. Just because it's gonna be about that time. Mid base high enough, great, I guess. For the kids! Who are these kids that I'm supposed to care about? Who are they? It's children. We can't do any more reactor. I mean, I guess we'll get this leveled up, I guess, next time. Buffer point, maybe. Cool. Flagship's coming, right? All right, cool. Let's take our 3-minute break, and then we'll jointly kill the flagship together. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. See you on the other side, except for kids, because I don't like you. Nobody calls my stream cool. Nobody! We're back. Calling my stream cool, though. You think you can get away with it? Tell me you're a bot without telling me you're a bot. Alright, so we should do this. So that we can, like, more ensure that we are able to take their missiles offline. What is the scheme of those bots? Like, yeah, that is to... like, Like, if somebody shows up in your stream and is like, hey, you should talk to me on Discord, like, that, you know, I guess if you are an individual who's, like, yearning for contact or something, you're like, maybe it's not, like, a scam, but it, like, yeah, that just, it's just, hey, like, you talk to them, and then they probably have access, or they send you a link of some sort, or, you know, I want to fix up your stream, and you're like, oh, okay, that sounds neat and cool, and then bad things follow. To, like, what end? Is it just to be destructive or extrapolate money? I don't know. Is a scam. All right, this is it. Small row flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, Federation fleet will have a chance to survive. There's no turning back. What are you hacking? Engines. Okay. I guess we could speed this up a little bit. Here's the out-of-the-box question for you. I am already terrified. All right, yeah, so we want to control the missiles, take them offline. Once we break this system and this system, and then hopefully in this system, then they're firing only 3 shots, 3 shields, we're safe. That's the plan. That's okay. And it's important when you're doing crew kills that you don't kill the ship. All right? Like, sometimes I can't tell you, like, here's the hard rule about how much hull damage you're willing to taking for crew kills. But particularly if you're like a boarding ship and like your phase 2 is really, really reliant on punching down the missiles, like that's your solution to doing missiles. Like, then yeah, you really have to commit to, like I said, the crew kill. Otherwise, like I said, we're just trying to keep the missiles offline. You get the power surge and result in shield 2. What? If the level flagship was playable, but only started with 1 shield and 1 level of each version of their ship, which... I mean, phase 1? Yeah, no, I would take phase 1, because I get cloaking and hacking and all the artillery systems, and you could just power up those 2 systems and shut down enemy weapons. Like, drones could be a little bit gross, but, like, you would never have to visit a store. You would never have to visit a store. You just go, like, alright, I'll go to Shields 2, hack their weapons, cloak their weapons, and then artillery them to death. Like, no problem. No problem. Unstoppable. Basically. Though, yeah, I mean, early on, I guess it depends on how many, what you would start with 10 drone parts. But I feel like that would just be... would be the least consistent. I mean, phase 2, so you're not going to have hacking, you're not going to have cloaking. The weapons will still be slow, because you won't have the ion. You'll mostly just be relying on the surge every 20 or so seconds. But that's, I mean, that's still going to crush most ships, right? Oh, should I be closing doors? Probably. Alright, we do level 2. That's the wrong thing. Okay. That should be the fight. Resilient phase 3 would be because it's relative. Like, I mean, not only is it relatively safe, like, its Zoltan shield is level, like, is what, 10? 12? I always mix it up. It's 12. 12 Zoltan shield, and the fact that they're level 4 systems, so they just fire missiles. I mean, it's randomly assigned. Like, that's the thing. It's all random. Like, you couldn't pick and choose what you're shooting. But how many ships would be able to get through the Zoltan shield? Like I said, like, one just seems like it'd be the most consistent because, you know, if you have hacking and cloaking and shut them out from their weapons, then 4 artillery systems, which you would choose to power to set up, I guess. I don't know, if you could, like, upgrade your artillery systems to, like, cap at level 4. Do I bring him back? That guy has kind of low health. What? No! Aww. With Sun into, like, with what ships? I mean, again, I think it would probably be better than all ships. Like, phase 2 is just, yeah, like, it would be inconsistent, so there's a chance, like, all the drones miss or whatever with the surges, but you're gonna be going up against one shielded ships, right? Of course, how many drone parts do you have? Do you have, like, infinite drone parts? So that you can send over a boarding bot, have a DD, a defense drone, a beam drone, and a combat drone? Because those will do some work. NGC level of drone parts. I mean, you might burn through them pretty quickly then. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for that. Cool. Well, so these are artillery systems, so it's like Fed C where it could just fire as much flak. I know that, like, that's not a resource usage, but like the drone surge doesn't actually use drones. So like so that's like, these are just infinite supplies as far as the game is concerned. But like the drones that it uses from here and the drones for hacking is limited to like 10. Alright, let's break that. Let's bring them back, I guess, because we're not monsters. Allegedly. Yeah. All right. Do we want these two things to deal with the autos, the boarding bot? Is the question. Because in some ways they'll be better to handle it. Plus they'll have full training, which these two don't. Yeah, they only have partial training, so that's the same system damage. User infinite missile technology? Yeah. Well, again, I guess it's supposed to be like it has artillery, like the artillery ships, like the Federation ships do. And it has Zoltan shields, and it has like drones like the Engis. I guess it doesn't have like rock technology. Unless you play like... Alright, we fight at the base. Yeah, I like this idea. I guess the question is, what are we hacking? Board missiles, punch missiles, hack drones. Keep that in check. And we should be able to kill them pretty quickly. Probably can break lasers pretty quickly as well. Probably. Chase down the flagship, discovers heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans the gate. It's redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay. So they'll punch down missiles before they fire. I want to think about this. Yeah, I mean, I don't have cloaking. And we have a ton of shots. Going into piloting. Okay. Whoa. Stay there. Hold on. One momentito. Por favor. I really wasn't supposed to hack there, but... Okay... Cool. I'm curious, do normal ships have resources like drone parts, missiles? Like, yes. Yes, so... Oh my gosh, do I have it? Yeah, so if you go to this website, so this is put together by Mike Hopley. If you follow FTL around various locations, you'll hear their name. And what you can actually do on this, that one goes directly to the enemy ship page, but there's a lot of information there. And you can click on the ship type and its layout. If you go to like show extra info, I think it's show extra info, it'll in fact show you how many missiles those ships have. So like you'll see that auto scouts have 10 missiles, auto surveyors are 10 missiles. Drone parts is kind of weird because like there's like a set amount, but then there's also like additional ones based on like how many it launches with. Drone parts are increased to double the number of drones. With 3 drops, this ship gets 6 parts. Yeah. But there's just a lot of stuff. But yeah, like those are like no numbers. More dodge. All right. Level 7 engines? Yeah. All right, your answer is able to keep fighting. The amount of damage is sustained. It looks like it's transfer powers to the teleporters. Looks like the side of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. We just auto fire that. We have this to counter their MC. Pilot, kind of gross. Okay. That one missed. Engines? Weapons. Sugar. Okay. Do I want actually this offline than the Howard? Yeah, the Howard beams is faster kill, so as much as I also want to get through the Sultan Shield as fast as possible. So how many projectiles have we fired? This is a guaranteed 4 damage off of 12. We've done 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still have not gotten through yet. Some days. All right, have boarding. I also have hacking up, which should definitely go for their missiles. Break their piloting. Probably best. Some unfortunate missiles already fired. Okay, O2, that one's missing. Okay. Neat. Weapons are like pretty good. Purple slag ship, that's right. Thank you, Ratman, Rekka, Kylari, and Faith for joining the crew there. Yeah, that run was over very early on. There definitely were a couple times I didn't do the best of best plays, but yeah, that one was silly. Make up for the like 10 really difficult runs in a row. Remember, we did have scrap recovery arm, so like that makes it seem better. It'll actually won't be that high because we hit like 4 Engi sectors, right? Like we didn't fight that many ships. I'm gonna say it's like 5,900. 59, 59. Yeah. 45 ships is actually higher than I would have thought it was. That 5842 is like the highest run I've had since like I started running this mod. Oh, that stuff was like tournament practice. Yeah. I have to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.